Imagine this: you walk into a courtroom. All eyes are on you. The judge, the jury, your client. And in that moment, you're either the sharpest legal mind in the room, or you're crumbling under the pressure. The difference? Skills. The skills you build now will define your success as a lawyer tomorrow. But here's the harsh truth. Most aspiring lawyers fail to prepare for the challenges ahead. And by the time they realize it, it's too late. Today, I'll reveal the top skills every aspiring lawyer must develop if you want to rise to the top, command respect, and secure a financially rewarding career. Stick with me, because I promise, by the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to outshine your competition. Ready to dive in? Let's start with skill number 1, and it's not what you think. Act 1. The foundations. Skill 1. Mastering communication. Skill number 1. Communication. And no, I don't mean just talking. I mean communicating with impact. As a lawyer, you'll need to explain complex legal concepts to clients who know nothing about the law, while simultaneously debating sharp-witted opponents in the courtroom. But here's the catch. Poor communication skills can cost you everything. A client misinterprets your advice, a jury loses interest, or worse, your argument fails to persuade the judge. Scary, right? So, how do you develop this skill? Start practicing now. Join debate clubs, learn storytelling, and this one might surprise you, read non-legal books. Why? Because the better you understand human behavior and emotion, the better you'll connect with people. Quick question. If you had to explain the concept of reasonable doubt to a 10-year-old, could you do it? If not, time to hit the books. Oh, and remember, simplicity wins every time. Keep that in mind as we move to skill number 2. Act 2. The climb. Skill 2. Strategic thinking. Here's a question. Have you ever played chess? Because being a lawyer is like playing chess with real-world consequences. Skill number 2. Strategic thinking. Law isn't just about knowing the rules, it's about knowing when to use them. A brilliant lawyer doesn't argue every point in a case. They pick their battles, anticipate their opponent's moves, and always stay 2 steps ahead. Now, let me hit you with some urgency. If you're not already training your brain to think strategically, you're falling behind. Start now. Solve puzzles, study case law, and analyze famous legal battles. Think about why the winning side succeeded. Here's a fun fact. Even the smallest legal loophole, if used strategically, can win an entire case. So, how good are you at spotting loopholes? Let's move to skill 3. You'll need it to survive in this field. Skill 3. Emotional resilience. Voiceover. Now, let's talk about skill number 3, emotional resilience. And here's why it's critical. Picture this. You've spent months preparing a case, only to have your argument torn apart in court. Or worse, a client calls you at midnight, furious about a decision that wasn't your fault. How do you stay composed? How do you bounce back? Without emotional resilience, this career will break you. The stress is real, but the rewards, they're even greater if you can handle it. The key is building mental toughness. Meditate, journal, or even learn breathing techniques. Oh, and let's not forget humor. It's your secret weapon against burnout. After all, if you can't laugh at the absurdity of some cases, are you even a lawyer? Resilience keeps you grounded. And trust me, you'll need that for skill 4. Act 3. The transformation. Skill 4. Networking mastery. Skill 4 is a game changer, networking mastery. Let me be blunt. Success in law isn't just about what you know. It's about who you know. The best paying clients? They're referred to you by someone in your network. The biggest career opportunities? They come from connections, not job boards. Here's your challenge. Start building relationships now. Go to legal events, join professional organizations, and follow up after every meeting. And don't just collect business cards. Create genuine connections. People work with lawyers they like and trust. But here's a plot twist. Networking isn't about taking. It's about giving. Share value, offer advice, and become the person people think of when they need help. And when they do, your career will skyrocket. Skill 5. Financial savvy. Finally, let's talk about the skill most aspiring lawyers ignore until it's too late. Financial savvy. Here's the brutal truth. Many lawyers earn six figures but still struggle with money. Why? Because they don't know how to manage it. Student loans, lifestyle inflation, and poor investment choices can leave you living paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much you earn. To avoid this, start learning personal finance now. Budget like a pro, invest early, and never rely on just one source of income.